Yes, white is beautiful, but sometimes we just want to have something different, something that is not colored but beautiful. This is called a marble design. It's a combination of different color that is mixed in a curly curves, giving beautiful effects such as these. Today I'm going to show you how you can achieve the marble look on this beautiful, amazing, trending decors, aka concrete decors. Stay tuned with me. I'm going to show how to make this using first of all a silicone mold, a gypsum powder, and thirdly a pigment. You can get all this at your local store or Amazon Temu. And the best part is you get to make this at home. So let's begin. Here I have my gypsum powder, and I told you how you can know the quality of your gypsum powder. It's first of all very white, then it's soft like a baby powder. I'm not saying if it's not completely soft like a baby powder, then it's not qualitative, but you need to work on towards that. Then I also have my water. I have my silicone cup, my whisker. Now we're going to do marble design, hence we need the pigment. Some people use powder pigment to achieve the marble design, but I prefer using the liquid pigment. It lets me, have an insight of how the design is gonna come out. Some people measure. You can watch my previous video to know more about it, but if you're really good with it, you don't need to measure. Once you know the consistency, then it will be easy for you. I've just added in my water. I already know that this amount of water will be enough for the powder I'm going to add in. I have some excess malt I've brought in. I want to make some vases also. Then I'll open my pigment and I'll put it inside. Remember, this is the marble design. Then you try to mix it in. You try to mix it in. Sometimes I like using spoon. If you use spoon, it lets you mix it properly. So this is a trick I always work with. Use spoon to try to mix the marble properly. This is not gonna come out very well. So you have to don't let the darkness tricks you. You have to make sure it's a bit dark because when it cures, the darkness tends to reduce. Okay, so this is working for me. Then I'll start pouring, and you have to pour it around. Okay, and you have to tap. I'm going to put in the other tray also, sorry, bowl. Then I'll pour in this bowl also. So this is going to give me a slight marble. It is not enough. Do not worry. We can easily add more. Just make sure that everywhere is filled here. That is all you need to do. You can easily add another layer on top of it. It is a tray, so it's not going to matter. I'll just add a little water since I need to fill up this one. I'll add some water, then follow up with my powder. Is okay. I'm going to fill in it again. This is still small. I don't want to have excess. That is why I'm doing this, but it's still not enough. I think I'm gonna pour it more. Perfect. Now this is how you pour in the marble. I'm also going to make the marble design with these two beautiful trending molds. Now these vases, I'm sure you've seen them in a lot of places. They're really trending, and I want to show you how you can make it and also how you can unmold them. They're very difficult to unmold. A lot of times people break them trying to unmold, but I just mastered the trick and I'm going to show you how you can do that. And also this beautiful vase, we're going to talk about it. You need to first of all put something inside. If not, it's just going to like you know um come together and you cannot unmold it. You can get these molds on Temu, you can get them on Amazon, get them in your local store. I got this from Temu and it's really nice. So I'm also going to show you how you can pour marble with this. And then the last here decor, this is just like a decor, is like a little pepper. You get a pepper out of it, and I'm going to show you how you can completely get a full color. Like these are marbles, right? but you can also get a full colored end product with this pigment. You don't only use them for marbles. If you pour it, much of it is going to give you a solid color, right? When you mix it all together and let them mix well, you're going to get a complete solid color, and that is what I'm going to do with the pink pigment. I'm going to get a pink result out of this, but first we have to pour in our marble designs. While they're curing, then we make the pink color. I'll add my water just like before. Now this time we're gonna add much water. Let's just start. You don't need to waste time. Just like before. And I'll take my spoon to mix in the marble. I think this would be enough. You also have to be quick because you can see it's already getting thicker and thicker. Now I'm gonna pour into this like this. You can just go round, okay? This is okay. And you need to tap to avoid bubbles. So I'm going to pour in. I told you these two are my priorities. So I'm going to pour in the small one. I'm still going to have some excess. Really tap it in. If not, you're going to get holes. Going to pour it inside. We need to add more. This is obviously not enough. So I'm going to add more. But I have to make sure this goes inside first. Can you see? You have to really tap it in. Have to really tap. If not, you're gonna get disappointed. So I just need to add a bit of water. The space that is there is quite small, and I am not ready to waste my powder this time around. Now let's not forget the pepper mold, which I said I'm going to make it a solid pink color using the water pigment. I'll just add some water here and some powder to get the pepper. So I'm going to pour in a lot of amount since I want it to be dark, not dark pink, but I want it a solid color. I don't want to have marble. It's already getting solid. This is a disaster. It's actually a light pink, but I wanted it to be, more dark. I wanted it to be a dark pink, honestly. It's going to be a really light pink color. So I'm going to come back after 2 hours to unmold this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. After 2 hours, our items have fully cured and it's time for us to unmold. We've done this before, but I would like to emphasize again, when unmolding, all you need to do is just assume you're trying to peel off something from something, right? We're trying to detach the mold from the, in this case, this bowl that we have here. And oh my god, you can see the marble. You can see this is really beautiful. If like I wanted the marble to be in the middle of here also while pouring, I would like make sure the the marble design is pouring in here first. But I really like it like this, so that when it is capped, you can see it by the sides. Then next we go with this one. You can see the little effect it has on here. This, I call it the pepper decor. So the main reason for this was we're trying to experiment making use of the pigment to get a solid color, right? And we tried to achieve a light pink. So let's see if it works. Yes, it's light pink, but let me just get a white vase and compare. Okay, you can see there's a difference. This is kind of like light pink. So if you want the pink to be darker, you just need to add more pigment. We have powder pigment, we have liquid pigment, whichever one works for you. Cement pigment or gypsum pigment, and you get different varieties. You pick what works for you. That's all for our video for today. In our next video, I'm going to show you how you can, get like what's next after a molding. And that's where you get your sanding, that's where you get your sealing. If you want to add extra color, you can add some colors, just like I have it here. You can add this color after unmolding, and I can show you how you can do that in our next video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and bye.